Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh. From the KDKA TV studios, it's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everyone, it is Friday, and Mikey Hood is joining us again, filling in for Heather.
And I'm feeling good today. I just
exerted
a lot of willpower. We have donuts over there in the corner of the studio. I walked right past them.
We did.
Yeah.
We saw them there, we talked about them, but we continued to go because we are part of the PTL Summer Shape Up.
Hoo-ha. I feel like we should have a call.
Woo-ha. Woo-ha, everybody. All right, well, we're going to start today's show by talking about what I think is some good news, especially economic good news during this pandemic, to talk about anything that's opening right now. And there's a Target planned for Pittsburgh, a new one.
Yeah, it's planned for, it's coming to downtown in the old Kaufman's building on 5th Avenue. It's going to be about 22,000 square feet. If you're wondering, a regular store is right around 135,000 square feet. But Target has done these urban stores in other places, and there's no set date yet for the opening. Macy's was in that building after Kaufman's, but they left in 2015. And I'm really excited for this store because downtown really is one of the fastest growing neighborhoods in Pittsburgh, and there are very limited options, especially for the groceries. Yeah,
if this Target carries groceries, I think that'll be fantastic. And the other thing is just running in and out like on lunch hour and having places to go to pick up stuff. I'm excited about it. So I'm glad because we work downtown.
That's right.
KDKA is downtown, if you don't know.
And I'm hoping that it breathes some extra life into that area. So it's always kind of like that trickle down effect. So Target, I'm all for it. And I know people are happy about it.
And for me, I mean, and I don't want to be like a commercial for Target, but Target is my happy place.
Is it?
Like if I need to.
Is it Target for you?
Target, yes. Because like I literally go there with like 2 things that I need. And then I just kind of start strolling and then I start picking up more things. And then I realize, a basket can't hold all this. I'm going back to get a cart. And the next thing you know. Well, you understand where it is.
I absolutely understand. I think it happens to the best of us. So
yeah, it can happen.
David,
And Target's coming to, well, at least they plan to come downtown, so fingers crossed. Well, we want to mention the baseball season finally getting underway. What's really strange is there's no fans in the stands this year, but the Pirates season opener is tonight in St. Louis. They're going to be there for 3 games with the Cardinals. And Fox did a video to kick things off. We don't normally show a video from another network, but let me tell you, this one's kind of funny and cute, and it begins with actor John Hamm.
Now let's all sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Zoom style. Tay, 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 mom, me, mama. Okay, we're ready to go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the
I love these Zoom like choir kind of things. I mean, this isn't a choir, but where everyone's singing and then they bring them together in the little boxes. How it all edits together, I don't know how they do that, but it's fun.
I love it. I'm just sitting here rocking back and forth. I don't know why, but clearly I'm really into this. Yeah.
That's when you hear this song. That is what you do. And now you will hear this song all day long in your head.
Take me out to the ball game. All right, well, we've talked about shortages during the pandemic, like disinfecting wipes, toilet paper, appliances. We even talked about soda cans, as I like to say. We'll talk about that later. Well, now it's actually affecting beer. Yes, so several breweries. I can never say that word.
It's a difficult word.
It doesn't come out.
Yeah.
So they're cutting back on different types of beer because there's a shortage of aluminum cans.
And so right now, apparently what they're doing, they're making decisions and they're only making the most popular types to conserve the aluminum cans. But consumption at home is up, which means they need more cans. And then the big kegs that used to go to restaurants, that's not happening anymore. So anyhow, if you can't find your favorite beer, you might have to go to a more general variety of beer.
Yeah.
Maybe your specific type is on hold for a while.
That's very interesting. It makes me think about what we were talking about yesterday about the drinking the beer in the shower. Maybe that's really taken off and people are
Maybe that's taken off. Yes. And any of you who weren't watching yesterday and you're wondering what were they talking about yesterday drinking beer in the shower, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're not going to go down that road again.
Right,
But anyway, yeah.
All right. So, well, you know how they always say if you encounter a bear that it's more scared of you than you should be of it, right? Is that right?
Something like that, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure I totally buy that. If I see a bear, I'm getting out
You're
of there.
running, right?
I'm getting out of there. I don't know if running is the right thing to do, but I'm going, away.
Well, David's
Yeah.
taken off. Well, 3 women on a trail in Mexico had an encounter that has gone viral. It's a really
Yeah.
close encounter. Take a look at this.
The bear is clearly very interested in them. And so it's hard to see in this video, but she actually stands still and then she takes a selfie with the bear. And then the bear is sniffing her hair. So I don't know what kind of shampoo she
Yeah,
used,
right.
but apparently the bear likes that kind of shampoo. And but then, fortunately for them, they're able to walk away, and the bear did not harm them in any way. But bears, I mean, can be aggressive if they're protecting their cubs or they're protecting food. The best advice, of course, is to stay away from a bear. Do not try to get a selfie with a bear if you see one.
Don't do this.
Because this could have ended very differently.
It could have.
But we're happy that the women are okay, and I want to see the selfie actually now. Now that she took it,
Right.
I want to see it.
See, I mean, it just looks like the bear was kind of trying to he was being a little playful, having a little fun. I mean,
Yeah.
you shouldn't play with a bear, but.
No, you
No.
shouldn't. All right, sticking with the animal theme, we want to show you this video. There is a rower in London who says he has a problem, an ongoing problem on the Thames River. Look what keeps popping up as a passenger on his canoe. Yes, it's a seal looking for a ride on the canoe. And what's really weird is he says this has happened to him before. He says seals are very friendly and playful. And apparently, I don't know if it's the same seal, but he's made some friends there.
Yeah,
on the
he's
river.
hitching a ride. He was a little
Yeah.
tired, just trying to keep him company. Also seems like fun.
It does seem like fun.
All right, so before we get to our Friday free for all, let's talk bread.
Okay.
Right, and apparently the way you slice bread may say something about your personality. Did you know that?
Do tell.
Yeah, right. So there's this viral post going around social media, and it's asking whether you are team diagonal or team down the middle. So which one would you be?
I am totally team diagonal. What about
Diagonal,
you?
really? I'm team down the middle.
You
for
are
sure.
not.
Absolutely.
What?
Well, because
No.
if you're putting meat and all of your, lettuce, tomato on the bread, if you slice it down the middle, it stays better. Like if you do diagonal, it's just
Really?
it's like falling off the corners. I don't know.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I just think it's more fun. It's like diagonal is, but
fun?
here's well, yeah. I mean, look, Mikey, we have to find our fun wherever we can
Clearly.
these days. And if slicing my sandwich on the diagonal, no. But so this was an article in kitchen.com or on kitchen.com, and they say, this is what it says: people who cut their sandwiches diagonally are aesthetically inspired and detail-oriented personalities focused on the experience and making it their own. They also say that they partake in gossip because they need to know why and figure things out. I don't think I partake in gossip.
I don't
do
think
you
you do
do you think I get into gossip?
I mean, sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think so. I don't know. But so here's Straight Cuts. They say that these folks are practical, matter-of-fact personalities, that they focus on the big picture, and they care less about details or minutia. And to
Is that
them,
you?
a task is a task. Yeah.
So
complete
you're
it and
about
move
getting
on.
it done.
I am kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Like, just get it done.
So maybe there's something to this.
And they hate gossip.
Okay, and they hate gossip.
I don't particularly care for it.
I don't
so
like gossip either.
There we go.
But you know what I do like? I like the Friday Free For All.
Me too.
Because we get to answer your questions, and we're going to do it right now, the ones that were posted. So Roxanne is asking, your photographer that takes the pictures every morning, maybe turn those into puzzles and sell them for the turkey fund year-round. I would love to get a couple. That is a great idea,
It is. So we would
Roxanne.
have the puzzles, and then we could sell the mugs. We could have a whole store going on.
We need to pull this together. We need to open a store somewhere whenever, the COVID passes and we're able to do stuff like that, because that's a great idea, Roxanne. And we enjoy Scott Denka's pictures every day. So.
Beautiful. So Eve asks, David, can you suggest places to stay when visiting Niagara Falls?
Oh, can I, Eve? Oh, yeah.
Don't
No.
get him started. Well,
No.
Let me just relax here.
Okay, yeah. Sit back, Mikey. No, I will say I would recommend, if you want a room with a view of the falls, like we normally do that, and then we go down to Niagara and the lake. You can also stay at Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is wonderful, and you should try it out. And I shouldn't drop name brands, but I'm going to drop name brands because that'll help you more, Eve. The Embassy Suites has fantastic rooms with great views. The 2 Sheratons, you can't lose with either of those. This is all on the Canadian side. The Hilton is a little farther back, but still not bad. And the Casino Hotel also has some decent views as well. If it's all about the view.
David, just write Eve a letter.
I'm sorry.
Just reach out to Eve personally.
I'm gonna reach out to you.
Good question. You asked, he delivered.
All right, Brittany is asking, what is each of your favorite classic movies to watch on a rainy day? All right, what are your favorite movies?
So I would have to say, let's see, anything Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
A Titanic.
Oh.
And there was a movie, I think it might have been like late 80s, Beaches. Have you ever seen that before with Bette Midler was in that?
Get some Kleenex.
It's a tearjerker.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
why I do that to myself, but every time, the Titanic and Beaches, it gets me every time. Like.
Well, sometimes there's certain movies that I probably wouldn't seek out, but when I see them on TV, I always stop and watch them. Like,
how about you? Yeah.
The 9 to 5. I always watch you ever see that?
No.
With Lily Tomlin and Dolly Parton and Jane Fonda? Okay, well, we're going to have a movie night. Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Anytime that's on. Like, one of my favorite movies, because I'm a news nerd, is broadcast news. And any Alfred Hitchcock movie, really, I'm in.
Yeah.
Because I like the suspense, but I like back then whenever it wasn't as gory or quite as scary. It just took you to the edge.
Good choices.
You know. So anyhow, thank you for your questions.
Yeah.
We appreciate them as always. We will do more of this next week. All right, well, right now, we have a whole show to get to, so we better tell you about it. Still ahead on PTL, everyone loves a good deal, and you know what? We have 3 of them for you today. We have some great stuff in this week's PTL Deal Days. It supports local small businesses, and you don't want to miss out on this.
Yes, plus, as we get ready to head into week 4 of our PTL Summer Shape Up, I can't believe it's going so fast. We're going to kick it up a notch and learn another new workout from workout pro Aubrey Warwick to help keep us on track.
Maybe we could have had a donut if we had done the exercises. All right, and up next, it is the Kentucky Derby of harness racing, and it happens right here in Western PA. How you can watch this year's Adios Pace for the Orchids virtually and throw a cool watch party at home. So thank you for being with us on this Friday, July 24th. PTL will be right back after this quick break.